that?
My nan's tranquilizers.
What do we want them for?
To drug the dog. You know, put it to sleep.
Carl, we're doing it today, not Christmas Eve.
No, they work. My nan's off a box if she hasn't had them. When she takes them, she's dead relaxed.
I don't want relaxed dogs. I want distracted dogs with full bellies.
Do you reckon there's going to be more than one?
You don't know, do you? I mean, we don't want to take any chances. Tin opener. What are they for?
In case the dogs come for us, I can stick my arm up like that and, you know.
Carl, if there's going to be an alley or a Rottweiler, don't go for a piece of leather on your arm. It'll go for your throat.
That's why I've got this.
Oh, go on, what's that for?
There was this Rottweiler, right, that had hold of this copper's arm. So he stuck his truncheon in its collar, twisted it and choked it.
Yeah, he probably had forearms like thighs as well.
I was thinking about starting the weights.
Nah, that's not your style. You're too laid back.
Oh, and you're not?
Yeah, I'm laid back, like, but, you know, I've got this aggressive streak in me.
You don't need to be aggressive to do the weights.
I know that, but you need that snap, don't you? I mean, that's one of the reasons why I won't be able to do a desk job.
Same here. I want to work with people.
I wouldn't mind going into the media or something, you know.
Nah. Sticking your foot in some woman's door when she's just had a kid knocked down.
I don't mean that. I mean presenting on the telly or something.
Oh, wouldn't everyone?
Yeah, but not everyone's got the bottle for it.
Oh, you have, haven't you?
I reckon so. I mean, you go on about De Niro and acting and all that crap, but you do nothing about it. But if I think it, I've got to do it.
But you get in more lumber than me. I try and play it safe.
He who hesitates is lost.
But there's something to be said for just settling yourself down and thinking.
What do you think all this is for? I mean, I want it to go right, and I've planned it, so it can't go wrong.
Oh, what's all that for?
It's the anniversary of our first date, remember?
Yeah.
No, you mean?
Well, I've not long been up, have I?
Busy night?
Ah, it wasn't bad. At least no one puked up.
Oh, do you have to?
Well, as Mick says, it's the jungle out there. Hey, is there any coffee?
Yeah, I'll get in a minute.
Oh, it's all right, I'll get it.
Sit there. I want to show you something. I won't be a minute.
Barry wasn't joking. £4,000? I don't believe this.
It's real, I've counted it.
What did he say?
Well, apart from a few other things. Take it if you want it.
What do you mean, apart from a few other things?
Oh, just how it's cheaper than going to the bank.
Did he?
I'm not happy about it, though, you know.
Why?
Because he said there were no strings attached.
Yeah. Yeah, the Friday'd be fine for us. Yeah, well, I'll give you a ring nearer the date then, eh? Yeah, you have happy Christmas. See you. Bye.
Who's that?
You wouldn't believe it.
Pope's getting married.
No, clever clogs.
Ah, old collars, mate, eh?
It's great, isn't it? Her and her husband have just moved back from Bristol.
Yes, says that, eh?
After all these years.
Oh, hey. It's not the ugly one, is it? The one with the moustache.
Oh, no, that was Joan. This is Gina, look. And she wasn't ugly. She was just plain.
Plain ugly?
Oh, Frank, she wasn't.
Definitely had a moustache.
But women can't help having facial hair. Hey, I might end up using your razor yet.
Oh, he's got a nerve, hasn't he? Happy Christmas to the Rogers from Lenny.
Cheek.
What?
Hey, come on, anyway. I've done my side of the family, you do yours.
Chris, will you just do the machine for me?
You have said that every year since we've been married. No.
But your handwriting's dead neat.
No, you're not getting round me that way. Come on.
I can't see the point in all this slack, you know. The stamps cost more than the cards.
Buy more expensive cards, then.
I mean, you don't see these people all year round. Then you go through all this expense just to write rubbish like, from me and mine to you and yours.
Oh, do you know what? I haven't heard that since last Christmas, Ebenezer.
So, you think the price of stamps is fair, then?
No, I don't. But as they've got a virtual monopoly on it, what can I do?
Well, I want to know why there's only one monopoly's commission.
I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year.
Not being skint, you mean?
Yeah, that and you being here. Listen, I don't want you taking any jobs now before Christmas. I want you to be here.
I'll be here. If Don Mr. Knight asks me to do anything near Christmas, I'll tell him where to stick his wagon.
I should think so as well. I want you to be here with the family.
OK, Rod.
mind.
Just this talent I have. Hey, that's a nice motor, that, what? Yeah, should see it go. Not that you'd be speeding, would you? Me?
No way.
Only bought it with the stereo.
Hey, thanks for your drink, mate.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I've got to go and see a man about your dog, so to speak.
No, not tonight. I'll drop you a few cans in later.
No, you're all right, honest.
Have you been promoted?
No, just a good saver. See you later.
Yeah, see you, mate.
See ya. You want to take him up on his offer, then?
Yeah, might as well.
You should have knocked him down, you know.
While I was driving, you mean? Anyway, we're gonna need it. Josie's booked us into Cardiff for Christmas.
You kept that quiet, didn't you?
I'll speak to Joseph. I've only just found out myself.
Well, I thought you were being back on the mend. You know, you might be back on the cabs.
I want to do Tez, but the quite won't sign me off the 6. I won't be covered by the insurance.
Oh, I never thought about that. So when are you going to Cardiff?
You never know with Jose. I think the woman's got mad cow disease.
Hey, I've got some presents for Leon, Gemma and I. Do you want to come and get them?
Oh, nice one, yeah.
Hey, I wonder if Gina's changed.
Well, unless she's been in a time capsule, she'll look like the rest of us, won't she? Knackered.
Hey, you speak for yourself. Do you wish sometimes things had been different?
Are we selling cars down the close this year?
You know, if I'd let you go on, you know, just being a lorry driver.
Well, we can cross off the Choys, the Collins, and Harry the Grump Cross.
Frank, are you listening?
What?
Well, I was just saying, you know, would things have been different if you hadn't been unemployed and, you know, all the trouble with the union business and that?
I still support the unions, even if they are only good for negotiating pay settlements now.
Yeah. The number of times I went on marches in support of this strike or that work rule when I was in the students' union.
I'm proud of being union-minded. And I don't like having to pretend I'm not, just for the sake of a job.
Long live the 60s and the 70s, eh? The sit-ins in college. Oh, I've just thought of something.
What?
Well, I've arranged to go out with one of them, and I don't know which one it is.
Which one?
Yeah, well, there were 2 Ginas. I mean, one was nice, she was my mate. The other one used to hang around with us, and, well, she was a right pain.
And we're going out with one of them. Brilliant.
Oh, hiya.
Nick's off to Cardiff, so I'm going to give him the prezzies for the kids, all right?
Great. I wish we were going off somewhere for Christmas.
Yeah. Get away from all this mortgage rubbish.
Ah, just stick with it, eh? Yeah, thanks for these. The kids will be made of.
No problem. Give us a shout when you're getting off, eh?
All right, I'll see you later. See you, Sue.
Yeah, see you, Mick.
All right, I'll see you.
Yeah, see
Ta-ra.
you, mate.
What are you doing?
Make your mind up, time.
Well, I can't do it on my own.
I know, and I can't sit here and look at this. It's the answer to all our problems.
Some of our problems.
All right, our main problems.
But there might be alternatives.
This is here in front of us.
Yeah, we're rushing into it.
Yeah, and why were we rushing? Because we had 6 weeks. 6 weeks has come and gone like that. Christmas is round the corner, we've got debts. I'm waiting all the hours because Mick's not up to it. And here's 4 grand here in front of us. Barry could walk through that door any minute.
He won't, though. He's in Manchester on business.
Manchester? Where did he say he got this from?
Said he got some unvads and had a job. Why?
Manchester on business, London on business.
So?
I think Barry's business might be getting him into something heavy.
It's okay if we put these up.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry if I was a bit sharp with you the other day, eh?
It's okay. Can we put them up?
Sure. We'll find somewhere special.
Oh, thanks. You tired?
Tired? Why?
I don't know, you just don't seem on top.
On top? I don't know, maybe things are getting on top of me.
Susanna. She seems like a real cow.
Don't let Max hear you say that. He's round there now, showing his kids this wretched sleigh.
It's right, though. I mean, he's always shelling out money to her.
I know it. She has asked for more money, which is desperately needed by us. Then she goes and buys him an expensive present.
What does she get?
Oh, I don't know, but you can be sure that A, it's the best, and B, he doesn't need it.
My uncle used to have a wife like that, you know, went around spending all his money. Sorted her out, though.
How?
He divorced her.
Well, Max has already done that.
He divorced her in the Middle East, though. I divorced him. Left her there with some street trader who sold pointed slippers or something.
When your life were that simple.
The letter arrived this morning, but, you know, with all the chat about money, I just forgot.
What do you think your chances are?
Well, legal exec jobs are fairly competitive, so I probably won't stand much chance.
Well, you might surprise yourself and get it.
I'm just made up to get an interview, really.
Anyway, I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep applying until I get a job. Let's get a mission statement.
For what?
Oh, it's a bit of business jargon, apparently. Sort out my career, make a few decisions.
Stacey, you?
Well, I've got to do something.
Yeah, so have I. I'm going to take that money off Barry.
But look, I mean, don't you think we're taking a chance? Have you thought it through properly, I mean?
I've thought about nothing else. Look, we've got a roof over our heads at the moment, haven't we? Soon it might go. And what have we got then? A couple of suitcases full of clothes. Me working but knackered all the time, and you scouring the papers for a job.
Yeah, but I think we're taking a chance.
Of course we are. But you want to end up in some crummy flat, asking the neighbours to keep the noise down all the time.
I think it could be dodgy.
Well, I'm not going to ask any questions.
Well, you should. This is Barry we're talking about.
I thought you and him were going to be civil.
Well, I am.
And what's that mean?
Well, he is as well. What happens if he's got the money from, say...
What's he said to you?
Nothing at all. I'm just worried that we could be getting in over our heads.
Look, he said he'll give that money to us in good faith, as a friend. Now, if he is into something dodgy, we know nothing about it. I mean, we don't know if he is into anything at all. Look, we need a mortgage, and he's offered us the deposit. So when I get up in the morning, I'm going to go and sort it out. We've run out of time.
Yeah, but look, if we buy the house, and then Barry calls in a loan before we've had time to pay it back, I mean...
Well, he won't be asking for a receipt, will he? And if he does try to pull that one, he's in for a big surprise.
Hey up. Someone in our attic.
Probably won't dig some of the crate of last year's Easter eggs, though.
No. He's coming over here. Coming over here. Oh, no. It's Mr. Knight.
Oh, Frank?
It's me boss. I told him I was single, remember?
Oh, I knew your chickens had come home to roost you.
Stall him, Chris.
What?
Oh, I'll get the sack.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Does Frank Rogers live here?
Who is it, Sandra?
It's his boss, Mr. Knight.
Oh, come in, Mr. Knight.
Ah.
This is,
Sandra.
women. She's, me bit of spare, you know. Would you like a drink, Mr. Knight? Can you, get Mr. Knight a drink, please, love?
No, thanks, love, no.
I'll have one, please, son. Yeah, come in.
You two been together long, then?
On and off, mostly on. She's divorced, you know. Comes round when she gets a bit lonely. So what do I owe the honour?
Oh, I've been trying to ring you all day, couldn't get through, so I thought I'd better come round.
All right.
Yeah, there's a run coming up. Christmas stock running down, they want some more.
And you want me to do it?
Aye. With a bit of luck, you might be back for Christmas.
Might be.
Still, that's one of the beauties of being single, eh? Present company accepted.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Bet you get your foot down to get back home for some more of that, eh? If he ever gets rough with you, love, you get down to my place, eh? Right, well, I'd best be off. I'm sure you've got things to do, eh? I'll give you the route tomorrow morning.
Great, yeah.
Nice meeting you, Sandra.
I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Knight.
Ta-ra, lad.
Your bit of spare.
If Mr. Knight wants me to go on a job, I'll tell him where to stick his lorry.
How's he got down, you know?
No, it's hard. One of us is on the boat.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I wouldn't blame Dawn if he paid me. Some mugs game.
You reckon, yeah?
Oh, yeah. You've all sorts of info about you. You know, where you are, what you're doing. See, they brought in all these new laws to keep the likes of me contained.
Did they?
Oh, right, yeah. All we want to do is have a couple of dogs in a good fight. What do we do? You lock you up. And animal rights, like.
Yeah, give you a pain in the neck, wouldn't it?
Them and the vegetarians, they don't believe in eating meat. But you see them giving their cats and dogs brand. Oh, no. They just feed the whales for them, don't they?
Yeah, got a point there, Arth.
All right, well, it's about time someone put them veggie terrorists in the place.
Right on, yeah. Listen, I know we've seen the keep where the dog is, but are you winding us up about the actual fight?
Is that Tom getting at you, innit?
But it does seem a bit far-fetched, doesn't it?
Far-fetched, my bum.
But where is it then?
I'll get you in, but I want 25 notes each.
25 each?
My little cut. Take it or leave it.
20?
Nope.
All right. I'll give you 25 now. And 25 when you tell us where it is.
Right. New Year's Day, early.
Where?
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you everything, can I?
Got it sussed. Is there any guard dogs?
Can't see any.
They might be up the back.
Well, if we keep the noise down, we'll be all right.
But they've got a good sense of smell.
Look, don't worry. Now, the bloke's at the back there. He's getting an engine out, OK?
Yeah, let's get going then.
No, hang on. Let's have a look at the plan.
Keep these opened.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's for the guard dogs.
One bite's not gonna hurt.
Well, if it gets old here. Now, look. We're here, and he's at the back. So what we've got to do is get in there, get the stuff that's still at the side of the car, and get out.
Just leg it in, leg it out.
You keep Dixie. I'll get in, I'll get the bonnet. I'll pass you the grill and the headlamps. And if you can't get the console, that's tough.
Who's carrying this?
Well, you'll be doing that, because you're Dixie. You'll be closest to the hut and the dogs if there are any.
Right. Hang on. I'll be closest.
Yeah?
So if there's any guard dogs, they're gonna see me first.
Yeah, well, you'll be nearest.
So if there's any Rottweilers that are gonna go for the throat, they're gonna go for me?
Yeah, well, that's what you've got all this stuff for. If the dogs come and you see them, just throw all the meat down and the cakes and that, and you're sorted. OK? Now, come, Ed. Did you make me one? I ain't parched. Wasn't my fault, Chris. Well, not really. I mean, back to the wall, didn't I?
I felt a complete fool there. Sandra? What on earth made you call me Sandra? Who's she, eh?
I don't know. Just come to me.
What's he going to think when he sees me out in the street now? There goes Frank Rogers' bit of skirt.
Oh, you'll be all right. He won't remember you.
Oh, do you know what? I don't believe you. First of all, you introduced me as some tart, and then you've got the nerve to tell me I'm a forgettable tart. Oh, I knew it. I knew your chickens had come home to roost. From the day you came in here and told me that you told him we were separated, I should have separated your head from your body there and then.
I had no option, did I? It was a means to an end.
Look, you told him we were separated. Well, why couldn't you just introduce me as your wife and say we were discussing who was going to have the kids for Christmas or something?
I don't know. I can't explain it. It just come to me, you know, fancy woman.
Yeah, I know. And that's what he's thinking now, isn't it, fancy woman? If he ever treats you rough, love, come round to my place. Wink, wink, say no more. Don't you dare smile at me. I wanted us to spend our Christmas together.
I'll be back by then.
Oh, I wouldn't count on it. I mean, you're all right now, aren't you? You're single. At least he thinks you are. He'll have you out of the way as much as possible so he can keep coming round and winking at me.
Are you going over the top now?
Oh, am I? I don't think so. Nothing would surprise me now.
I'll be back by Christmas. Oh, Chris, look. I'm really sorry, love. I really am. I know it was a daft thing to say and do, but I've done it now. I'm going to have to live with it, aren't I? You know, it's really bad being out of work, Chris. You know that. I hate to say it, but I'd even say I love Man United to get that job.
You are mad, you are. I knew that when I married you. You haven't changed a bit.
Why, do you want me to change?
Oh, you're not perfect. But you'll do.
Hey, listen, I'm going to be away a few days, you know.
Hmm. So?
So, do you, fancy playing me floozy?
I might. When you get back for Christmas.
All right, Chris.
My dad was away at Christmas sometimes. It was horrible.
Yeah, well, it won't be any Christmas morning he'll be spending with Susanna. There'll be quite a few trips if she has her way. So it looks like it's going to be up to you, me and Thomas to have a smashing time at Christmas.
Well, I'll only be back for New Year.
What do you mean you'll only be back for New Year?
Well, I won the bet.
What bet?
Didn't you know? We had a bet. Well, I bet Max that he couldn't get the road fixed before Christmas, and if he lost, I got to stay home in between Christmas and New Year. Thought you knew.
No, I didn't.
Well, he thought he could get it done by pulling strings with his friends who were on the table.
I'll pull a string around his neck when I see him.
Mike? Mike, get here, quick. What? Bad style. Don't know what you're doing, man. What? Come on. What about a bonnet? Forget the bonnet. Just do it all and just save yourself. Hey! Christy, go get Frank, will ya? Nick!
Frank!
Nick! Look, Frank, down! He was going for the kids,
Calm
Frank!
down, will ya?
Believe me!
Calm down!
Frank, he was going for the kids!
Calm down, mate!
Get up, will ya? Get up!
Frank, you're gonna have to phone an ambulance! Stop
Frank,
it!
Frank! He was
Stop
going for the
him,
kids.
Nick.
Believe me, Frank, he was going
Stop
for
it.
them!
Century way to meet a mate is explored by Michael Cole next, dating agencies and the internet.
Is this all there is?
Oh, at this rate, you'll be needing somebody from Coronation Street to come and switch them off.
Well, it is Christmas, isn't it?
You love it, don't you? A great soft lump.
Just trying to do it right, that's all. It's for the kids, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, the old fella used to do his best, you know. If he couldn't run to a turkey, he used to manage a cocked chicken. Trouble was, there was never that much going spare to make it really, well, special, you know.
Speaking of the mint with the hole in the head.
You what?
Marco Polo.
Oh, me dad? Yeah.
Your dad, yeah. I take it he'll be intending descending with you for his Christmas dinner. Just so I know how many straitjackets to lay out.
Just as long as he doesn't get his feet under the table. Well, not for any longer it takes him to scoff his turkey anyway. And give me birthday present.
Yeah, that's what we said last year. And last year he ended up staying longer than the year before.
Don't worry, Dee. I will make doubly sure he knows it's short stay parking only. Just move down there, will you, man?
Max just said, would I tell you, so I have.
Yeah, and I don't suppose Sir Max was in the mood for granting extensions, was he?
Friday, he said. He wants the money you owe him by then.
Or else, yeah, message understood. Tell him, OK.
Well, I will if I get a chance. Whenever he's in, all he's into is that stupid sleigh of his.
All right, what's that thing for, anyway?
He's going to pull it round town with a car or something, him and some of his posh mates, collecting for charity.
Oh, well, it proves he's got a heart, though, doesn't he?
I wouldn't bank on it, mate. Not as far as you and me are concerned.
Anyway, I'll see you.
All right, love. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Well,
what are you doing?
I'm wasting my time. Oh, hang on, here.
Oh.
Oh, hey, there's always the,
Yeah. Nah, we still wouldn't get enough, would we?
Oh, well, wouldn't he settle for something on account?
Maybe he might settle for setting the busies on us, on account of us not handing over every penny that we owe him.
Oh, come on, he wouldn't do that, would he? Not at this time of year, it's Christmas.
Who knows what Mad Max Farnham's capable of? I mean, you don't go setting your nanny on people, do you? Not unless you mean business. He meant by Friday or else.
All right, this is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, no, we can't, can we?
What?
I was just thinking, only Dougie the doggy's got the Christmas paper market wrapped up, hasn't he?
Oh, brilliant. We've got a crazed chartered surveyor snapping away at our heels, and the best you can come up with is bad jokes.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it. No, I didn't. I'm just, you know, searching through our earning options.
Oh, are you? Well, I'll just sit here and wait then, shall I?
Hey, no use getting sarcastic with me, pal, because it's your fault we're in this mess in the first place.
Oh, you reckon, do you?
Yes, I reckon. Yes, I do. Yeah. Grand prize Christmas draw.
How about a grand prize clip round the ear, old soft lad? We haven't got time to go and get the tickets printed, never mind flog 'em.
It was just a thought.
Yeah, only just.
Yeah, we've got it. Crizzy hampers.
Nah, Ronnie Dixon's got the hampers all boxed off, hasn't he?
God, he's got the trees.
Hey, did you get it? Hampers boxed off, hey?
I get it, yes. Have you seen how much he's flogging them trees for?
I know, yeah. Hey, maybe we could take a leaf out of his book. Do you get it? Leaf, tree, book.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you what we can do. We can just undercut him, can't we,
Oh, not again, please.
Who says that money doesn't grow on him? All we do is flog ours a bit cheaper. I mean, all's fair in love and business, eh?
Hey, listen, Jimmy, I'm not trying to, you know, point out any flaws in this great master plan of yours, mate. But there is the small fact that we don't have any trees.
Well, you don't have to pine about it, Cinders. I mean, not when you've got your Al Fairy godfather on the job, eh? Now, all we need is a bit of transport.
Where to?
To fame and fortune, sourpuss.
Where are we going?
To the woods. Hello, Bembo. Yeah, it's Jimmy here, mate. Not so bad, yeah. Listen, any chance of borrowing your van, this Savvy? No, we're not going far, We're just fancied, you know, a little bit of a run out, that's all. Well, they do say Delamere Forest is very nice this time of year. Great. Nice one, yeah. Funny how sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees, eh?
Oh, that ain't jokes.
It's for the kids to keep. I want to be able to show their kids what a daring dad they had, don't you?
As long as you don't expect me to fill the rest of it up.
Well, I've ordered another half dozen.
What?
Of the paper.
Oh, what for?
Well, there's Mum and Dad for a start. The rest of the card if I want to see it.
I've got to show my face down there, you know.
You kidding? Be free drinks all Christmas for you when my dad's finished showing you off down the pub.
Listen, about Cardiff and that.
But I thought we said...
No, you said. But that was before the burglary and that. Won't it be nice to just stay and have a quiet time? Just you, me and the kids, eh?
Your Mum and Dad. Oh. Let Margaret in, will you?
Right.
Hiya. Came this morning. You know, nighty for your man.
Probably just about get a chance to see her open it.
I thought you got a week at home at Christmas.
So did I. But all the wicked witch wants me going back in between Christmas and New Year.
But Max said you could have the week, didn't he?
No, Patricia says I can't. Says she can't manage without me for that long. I was really looking forward to it as well. You know, Christmas with the family. Having a laugh and that.
I know exactly how you feel.
No use, I can't find any.
Oh, have you checked the sewing tin?
Yeah.
Oh, well, somebody's bound to have some.
Green though to match my leotard.
Katie, don't worry, I will find some, all right?
Oh, you haven't washed my wings, have you?
Well, you said Miss Preston wanted sticky-out wings.
They're not going to be sticky out, are they? They're going to be dead droopy.
They will be once they're dry.
Well, how long is it going to take them to dry? So dress rehearsal tonight.
Oh, and don't I know it? Look, Katie, if you're going to get this wound up every time there's a show, we're going to have to reconsider these dancing lessons, you know.
Probably going to chuck me out anyway when they see me in those. Wish my dad was coming back for the concert.
Oh, love. He wouldn't have missed it for the world. Let's hope he's back for Christmas, then. Come on. Anyway, I think you'll have the best set of wings on the show. Well, probably.
Planning on leaving us?
What, when I know you like having me down so much? Teddy says you've been for a job or something. Legal.
Executive.
Did you get it?
Seemed to go well to me, yeah. Think I'm in with a chance.
There might be a few phone calls from me while I'm out.
Barry, I'm not your answering service.
I'm not asking you to be. Just tell him I'll be back.
I don't want this place turning into your office, that's all.
Terry doesn't seem to mind.
I'm just saying it's mine and Terry's home, not your business address.
You don't mind either, do you? I mean, not when my business is helping to pay for your house.
Yeah, OK. You might be entitled to that. But the money doesn't entitle you to everything, Barry. And I don't want whatever it is you're involved in ending up at my door.
All right, Barry. Sue.
Hello, Jack. How are you keeping?
Oh, you know. Coming more of the glad tidings around. But there's always somebody worse off, eh? Doesn't look like you're one of them, though.
Yeah, better be off anyway.
Very nice. So this is what you do nowadays, eh? Running safaris round St. Helens.
Not a bad idea, that, actually, Jack.
So, what are you up to?
Oh, this and that, you know. Hey, Sue, don't forget if anyone calls, take a message. See you later then, eh? Look after yourself, Jack.
All right, I knew that. Watch out for the wounded rhinos. Terry's out in the cab, then? Yeah, well, I just thought I'd pop round and see how the house and an air was faring, you know, but if he's not in.
He's been having to work extra shifts. Mick, he was attacked, you know, so Terry's been having to do his stint as well as his own.
He always was a good worker. Good lad all round, our Terry.
Nobody knows that better than me, Jack.
Anyway, seeing he's not around.
Well, he might call in for a drink. I mean, if you want to come in for a cup of tea.
What happened to Mick, then?
Hey, now don't you even think about it.
Some euro.
Yeah, rubber's one thing, you are the deadly weapons another.
We want to look our best, don't we? What do the papers want a photo?
Hey, believe me, I look good with just one chin.
And anyway, if you do go to Cardiff, you'll look tidy.
We'll see, eh?
Well, if the man of the moment isn't bothered about looking nice for his public.
Come on, Joe, there's only a couple of lines in the local rag.
Don't blame me if that's the Nationals.
Right, Chrissy, could you do us a favour? You wouldn't happen to have any cotton this colour, would you?
Have a look.
Oh, thanks. It's our Katie's dance costume. I told her she didn't need to try it on again. She's gone and snagged it now.
Can't have her appearing with a ladder and a leotard now, can we? Not like some public figures who don't care how they look.
Yeah, I saw the article.
Yeah? No, they blow these things up, don't they?
Hey, not everybody'd have had the nerve, you know. Thanks, Jose.
My brave fellow you did, though.
Josie.
Nice when they're modest with it as well, isn't it?
Hey, thanks for the threat.
You're all right. Hey, do you want a coffee or something?
Hello?
No, I've got a bad
Yeah?
case of dress rehearsal nurse over there. Better get that.
Well, tell her to break a leg from me.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well, I could, but... Yeah. Yeah, you can reach me at this number. Okay, bye.
Don't tell me. The Sundays are offering $500,000 for your life story. Hey, they can have my side, my life with a scruffy hero. What's wrong?
Nothing. No. Just the busies.
Saying?
Saying they thought I might be interested to know how I was.
How? Oh, you mean the robber?
Still in the Aussie.
Yeah, I'm dead lucky not to be in a box.
They made it sound like I was dead lucky that he wasn't in a box.
What do you mean?
They said they thought they ought to warn me that there might be trouble. For me, I mean.
What, because you stopped some nutter breaking in? Not to mention scaring me and the kids to death? Are they saying you should have invited him in and helped him out with all our worldly goods, or what?
They're saying stopping him's one thing. But if it's considered that I used, what did they call it? Unreasonable force, then it's a whole different ballgame. His solicitor might stick a complaint in.
Come on, Sinbad, you haven't pegged out on me again, have you? You know your trouble, don't you? You're not fit.
No, my trouble is you're not fit to lead an expedition up your garden path, let alone this jungle. And me, soft lad, I come all the way out here with you. Oh.
Hey, what's all this?
It's another cork-killed cock-up. I should have known.
Now, that is not fair, you.
Oh, I'm telling you, another tree joke, mate.
All
One
right,
more.
all right. Keep calm. I don't know. Letting your sap rise a bit there, weren't you, mate? Eh? Okay. So me tree jokes aren't popular.
Oh, God. Is that all you can do? What are we doing out here, anyway?
We came here to get trees, didn't we? And we got trees.
Yeah, but whose great idea was it? To leave them all in a pile when we went off looking for the van?
Well, you agreed, didn't you?
Well, who am I? I'm just a divvy who agreed to come on the caper in the first place.
Stop worrying, will you? We'll find them soon enough, don't worry.
So we've been traipsing through the undergrowth for fun, have we?
All right, so I lost me bearings, so... But where we left the trees is just down there a bit. All right, I'm telling you, there.
Yeah, well, where's the van on the way out?
Yeah, well, if we left the trees down there, then the way out must be,
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Oh, come on, where's your pioneering spirit and all that, mate?
The same place as the van.
Oh, well, if you're just going to give up on me, then forget it. Look, I tell you what we'll do. We'll go another 20 yards in that direction, right? And then if we find we're barking up the wrong tree... All right, I'm just trying to keep your spirits up, aren't I?
Oh, well, that's funny, isn't it? Because my spirits are down by my ankles. And where they usually are when I'm lost, freezing and starving to death.
Now, factually speaking, mate, that is highly unlikely. And do you want to know why? Because 252 hours is the longest that anyone has been known to survive without food or water. And that is 10.5 days.
Do you make them up as you go along, or what?
No, true as I'm riding this bike straight up. Look, think positive, will you, mate? Listen, we'll be back home before they call last orders at the chippy. I'm telling you.
What do you mention chips for? Just go double fish chips and gravy now.
All right, well, come on then, soft lad.
I thought it was that way.
Nah, just testing. I knew you'd get the hang of this woodcraft thing.
Look, I hope something turns up on the job front for you.
Well, I'll keep looking. Not that there's much sign of anything.
And go! Houston, we have liftoff.
Sort of mobile Regent Street, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ever been down to London, mate?
Yeah, what for? Better than they can do. Hey, and wait till you see the ones I've got for the house.
And wait till we've got no lecky, because you've blown all the fuses.
No souls, women, you know.
Yeah, comes to being so practical.
Yeah.
Ron, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jack. Jack Sullivan. Terry's dad.
Ah, nice to meet you. M.A., nice to know there's still someone around who appreciates a bit of the old Christmas magic.
Oh, no more so, mate. No more so.
You know, you can't beat a few old-fashioned fairy lights, can you? Beats all that modern laser rubbish.
You don't have to convince me. I'm one of your actual victims of the computer Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, they've been replaced by a robot.
You what?
No, straight up. Now, I've been censoring for more Christmases I care to remember. Got my own made-to-measure beard, everything. Then what do they go and do to me this festering season?
I'm not with you.
A robot, Father Christmas.
A robot?
I'm telling you. Animatronics, they call it.
Oh,
Greed, I call it. They reckon it's doing twice the MPG I was.
miles per gallon?
Miners paying for the grotto.
Well, technology rules, okay, eh?
That's brilliant.
Only brilliant.
Oh, and Thomas is in bed. He'd love that.
Yeah, hey. And wait till I get that lock over as well. That'll really make his little eyes light up.
Oh, you'll have to turn him on as soon as it goes dark one night. Then he can see him before he goes to bed.
Of course I will, love. Anything for an appreciative audience.
Oh, he'll be that all right. It took him all the time to let me put some tinsel up. See you then.
Yeah. Bye, love.
Well, at least somebody's still carrying the torch for the old traditions, eh?
Hey, and it's nice to know it's appreciated. Especially by a leading authority such as yourself. You know, you being like a certified Santa and that.
Ex-certified Santa.
Have you still got your costume and all that, like?
Yeah. For all the good it'll be to me now.
Oh, I don't know, Jack. You know what they say? There's one door shuts. Step into the office.
Hey. Uncanny, isn't it?
Huh?
I mean, I get this really weird feeling like we've been here before.
If that's what they call gallows humour, I could end up hanging you from it.
I'm only trying to keep your spirits up, Kimasabi. What was that?
What?
That noise?
No, it's probably just an animal or something.
You never said anything about animals.
Well, it is a forest, soft lad. It's probably a rabbit or something. You know, mole, hedgehogs, insects.
Hey, fascinating fact for you.
Oh.
Did you know, factually speaking, that on average, there are over 100 million insects to every acre of grassland?
There are? For you, yeah. Hey, listen. It'll be easier to find our way out when it's light, won't it?
Oh, we're not staying here all night, are we?
Well, I'd whistle us up a cab, wouldn't I? Only it's Christmas, soft lad. Hey, have you ever seen that film?
What?
American Werewolf in London.
Oh, the one with the fellas on the moors and the wolf thing. Oh, it's scary, that, isn't it? Yeah.
I know, yeah. Just like this, though, innit?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, two men, alone, and this thing coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, it's only a movie, though, isn't it? And
It's
in real
only a
life,
film, yeah.
real life is, well, you're sound as a bell out here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nature.
Not to be scared of out here, is there?
No. Except... What's that?
We die out here, I'm gonna kill you, Corkill. All right? Couldn't drop us off at the entrance, could you?
Bit of a showman, old Ron, isn't he?
Yeah, it's all right.
Good for a laugh, anyway. There's more than we said for some of the others round here.
Well, most of them are okay.
Well...
Oh, hello, here we go.
What?
Let's give it 3 quick choruses of Take Me Home Country Road and let's have done with it.
I wasn't going to say the old neighbourhood was better.
No? Must be Christmas.
No. I was going to say, the round here hasn't been much better for us, has it?
On the other hand,
Well, it hasn't, has it? If you think about it, what have we had? Except rotten luck ever since we've been here.
oh, well, walls that don't grow mushrooms on the inside and graffiti on the front. Proper bathroom, gardens.
All right, I'm not saying it's not posh, but you can't say I'm not right about the bad luck.
And who's to say what's happened wouldn't have happened anyway, babe?
No, I suppose.
Ah, it's a decent place, love.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's not as much fun.
Oh, well, when I was young, we used to make our own fun.
Work before pleasure.
Used to get a lot of that when I was young and all.
What?
The old cold shoulder. I mean, isn't it supposed to make you mad for my body and all that? Me fighting off the invaders. Those on the films.
And in the films, the Bobbies go after the bad guys, not the innocent homesteader.
Oh, they're not going to make anything of it, babe. I mean, they can't, can they?
No, I suppose you're right.
So don't you go worrying your pretty hair now.
Well, I'll be worrying a little less if the kids' presents to turn up. I keep ringing. All he keeps saying is the goods have left the warehouse. I don't know what we're going to do if they don't turn up.
You know, when I was young and we had a problem like this.
You'd sleep on it, right?
Right.
Well, are we taking the van back to Benbow or what? Oh, I know that look. You're having one of your thoughts again, aren't you?
Could be.
But listen, mate. If Malcolm the Mountie hadn't come along when he did, we'd have still been up to here in your last thought.
So how does the thought of spending your Christmas staring at an interview room wall grab you then, eh? Because make no mistake, that is where Mad Max will make sure we are if we don't get his dosh back to him quick.
So what have you got in mind, then?
Well, listen, you like this one. It's absolutely foolproof, I'm telling you. No, listen, believe me, this one, mate, is gonna slay you.
Coming up next, it's the Living Wedding season, hosted by Jenny Powell. And first up the aisle today, we have the wedding show. That's after the break.
Where's the sleigh?
Ask whoever nicked it.
Oh, no. And after that work you put in it.
This gets round the Institute of Chartered Surveyors. I mean, it was touch and go whether the tables had let me do the sleigh, you know. And I promised them it would be the best ever.
Yeah, well, it's probably just kids messing around here. They probably haven't taken it far. Look, I mean, I don't mind getting a cab to work. You can drive
I
round.
can't. I've got work appointments.
Oh, give the police a ring. I know it's just a sleigh.
Just a sleigh? Social suicide, this is, if I box it up. Any chance I had of being vice-chairman, ever, well and truly knackered.
So call the police. Not as if it's going to be hard to spot.
Neither is the report sheet, is it? Missing item, one sleigh. Sort of thing that's a standing joke down at police headquarters before the ink's dry.
Why? Don't understand.
Table members. Every other senior ranking officer in the force. Maybe I could leave the country.
Well, tonight.
Tonight? Oh, God. Jeffrey and Lucinda.
Can't you put them off?
Well, after I insisted. They'd even put off going to the Pearsons' party. And I went on at Jeffrey about having a night free to plan the collection route and show him the sleigh.
Okay, look, we'll have the meal with him, and you can just say the sleigh's
No,
not here
no. I know. We'll take them out for dinner
Max.
somewhere nice. Well, I'll say it was our treat, because just to say sorry that they missed the party and...
But, Max, that'll cost a fortune.
Well, what's worse, me in the red or me socially dead for all time? Nip up and tell Margaret she's babysitting.
You nip up and tell Margaret. She's doing her incredible sulk bit with me at the minute because I said I needed her on Christmas week. You know, I still don't really see the problem. So long as she can get to Oldham on Christmas Eve, have all her Christmas Day and Boxing Day.
Did you tell her how many dues we've got on?
Oh, yeah, I said there's your office thing, my office
First
thing.
things first, I'll sort her out for tonight.
Yeah, well, tell her she can have the salmon I bought the Fletchers for supper. That might help.
Yeah, well, if it means the Fletchers don't find out I've lost the sleigh, it'll be worth it.
Yeah, though they're going to have to find out sooner or later. I mean, what if you don't find it before Friday?
Don't even think about it. Look, I'll drive around tonight before we meet them, and all day tomorrow if I have to. The idiots who took it have probably abandoned it somewhere. It's not likely they can pull it with anything for a start.
Right.
We're a bit early, aren't we?
No, listen, we've got to catch them early when they're on their way to the shops and they've got money left to donate.
Yeah, but what are they going to think that they're donating to?
Well, I don't know, do I? National Health Service, eh? Look, pout not my little pixie, mate. Look, I'm telling you. Point a bucket at the average punter this time of the year, right? And they fall over themselves chucking money into it, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
They do, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Nice one,
cheers.
girls. Cheers.
Thanks, Merry Crimbo. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, it's my line, not you. Oh. It's just that skimping, Max to skimp on the cossies, isn't it? Tight this.
Mine's all right.
Yeah, well, you're built right for it, aren't you, eh? No known species.
I don't think it's a bit tight as, you know, taking money off people like this.
Yeah, I do.
Cheers.
Nice
Merry
one,
Christmas.
kids.
God bless you, yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. What did I tell you? We're on to a winner, kid. We're on to a winner.
See? Told you, didn't I, Kenny? Early birds up here in the north.
All right, Nicky. Long way from home, aren't you?
What's distance these days? Just wanted to show Cousin Kenny here that all these myths you hear about the north aren't true.
Yeah, so now he knows we don't keep calling the bat.
Or screw up on deals.
Well, I wouldn't be likely to do that, would I? I mean, if I screw you, I'm screwing myself, aren't I?
I don't want you to think for 1 minute we're here to check up.
Yeah, well, there's no need, is there? I mean, we did all right out of the last rave, didn't we? I mean, that's the deal, isn't it? London supplies the set-up money, and all the hard work gets done by us up here.
No trouble converting the wherewithal to fund this little bean feast of yours tonight, I take it.
Well, like, you know, the travellers' checks are a bit hard to get rid of in the winter, but I got a fair price for them, yeah.
Good. The last thing we're here for is breathing down your neck.
What's the first thing?
Just here to show Kenny the ropes.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to it, is there? Just find somewhere nice and empty, miles away from the nearest busy shop. Throw some Happy Mondays on and
take their pocket money away from them.
Quick learner, isn't he? What you got to make sure is that the kids find it before the busies wake up.
See? Told you he was a man to learn the ins and outs from. All right if we hang around, Barry?
What, for the rave and that? Well, if you want, yeah. And I'll tell you what, while you're here, if you want to find what real hardware gets done, you can give us a lift with some of them crates in there.
Nah, I wouldn't want to get in your way.
Thought so.
We'll just wait here till you get back. And don't worry, you'll hardly know we're here.
No, mate, I never saw anything, sorry.
Didn't hear anything in the night, or...?
No sleigh bells, nothing, no.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But he looks full of Christmas spirit.
Somebody's nicked his sleigh.
You what?
Telling you.
Hey, and that's not the only thing that's gone missing around here either.
Why? What else?
Only one, Cyril Dixon.
Your dad. What do you mean, missing?
I mean, not there.
What do you mean, not all there?
I mean gone, as in gone. I called in this morning on my way to the market.
Well, no, your daddy's probably still in his pit.
Nope. I got the spare key off Mrs. Trent. I went in and everything. The dishes are washed. There's no stuff in his laundrette bag. The bed's made barrack styled. He's not there.
Well, didn't he say anything to anybody? Mrs. Trent or something?
No, nothing to nobody. Felt like nobody had been there for a couple of days.
Well, he can't have gone to your Aunt Greta's. I mean, not after last time.
Well, I can't think what else he would have. Nah, not even he's that daft.
But he is. I mean, I hate to cast aspersions on your dear father's sanity, but if you ask me, he's every bit that daft.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's been threatening it for years, but he'd never do it. Around the world trip at his age. No. But anyway, you know me, Dad. He'd have never have gone without making a song and dance about it.
He always said one of these days he'd just get up and go.
Hiya, Mick. Or should we say, hail the conquering hero?
Nice living next to somebody famous.
Oh, behave you two, eh? I've already got Josie acting like I'm Rambo 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, mate, it's not everybody that'll have the bottle to get up and have a go, you know.
Including him. What's that for? In case they give you a surprise telly-interview?
No. Personal appearance at the cop shop.
They're going to give you a medal?
Give me earring more like. Come in for a chat, they said. Have you ever tried chatting too busy? It's like trying to have fun at a funeral.
At least you're on the right side of them, though, in a case like this, mate.
I'm beginning to wonder, mate. They keep going on about this unreasonable force business, and that there might be some bother with the rubber solicitor if I went over the top on that, you know.
Oh, wait. That's a bit strong, isn't it? It's not you they should be giving a hard time.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they'll make anything of it, though. Probably just got to warn you about these things, you know, go by the book.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll get down there, see what they want. See you later.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
see you,
hang on.
Mick.
I'll walk with you. Probably the only time I'll be seen walking out with a hero. Oh, did I tell you? Maria's coming round tonight.
No.
Maria's coming round tonight.
Oh, good.
Good of them to donate the chips, wasn't it, eh? What did I tell you, kid?
Yeah. Done us great, mate.
Oh, no. Hey, do you want to get us arrested or something?
What for? Oh, besides taking money under false pretenses, you mean?
Yeah, well, we haven't been sussed for that yet, have we? But knowing our luck, it's probably an offence under the Highways and Byways Act. Canoodling with a caribou.
Yeah, but you can't book it, though, can you? I mean, Prancer and Dancer have made us a few bob today.
Oh, yeah. Got us off the horns of a dilemma, eh, kid?
Right. Hey, listen, can I drive now, or what?
Yeah, will you? When did you ever see the pixie driving the sleigh, eh?
True, yeah. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to spoil it for the kids, because it's a magical time, isn't it, Critty?
Yes, it is, yeah. In the world of myth and magic, we don't want lumpy little leprechauns becoming little outs, do we, eh? Hey? So here. There you go. Use your head.
Didn't know you did all night payment.
I don't.
Oh, you haven't been in the shops, have you?
No.
Isn't even any eggs or anything.
I'll have a piece of toast.
Oh, great. Gotta go to work on a piece of dry toast, yeah?
Well, I go to work as well, Rod, only what I do is in secret. Tell you what, Rod, just so you don't waste it, I'll nip down the shops.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do we need? Eggs?
Eggs, yeah, and some bacon and butter. Hey, put them down.
These? Why?
Because if you think I'm going with you.
I didn't ask you, did I? I'm quite capable of driving to the shops on my own.
Not in my car, you're not.
Why?
Because people who drive without a licence are dickheads, aren't they?
Well, there's no problem then, is there? I passed this morning.
Oh, sound.
So?
So, congratulations. But you're not driving my car.
Oh, well, please yourself then, 'cause I'll have my own to drive soon. Barry's giving me his escort.
Why?
Well, he doesn't need it, does he? He's got the Jeep.
So you're not going down the shops then, are you?
Well, no, I'm not walking, not when I'm qualified to drive.
All right, I'll go. Hey, listen, I'm dead chuffed you've passed, you know.
Thanks. It's, sound of Barry giving me his car as well, isn't it?
Yeah, great.
looks like a good night.
Yeah, well, it should be. Been gearing up to it for weeks, haven't I?
Well worth it by the look of it. Your cut should well make sure you got a nice little lot of presents under your tree this Christmas.
Well, it's not worth taking my cut out yet, is it? A few more should turn up, yes, shouldn't they?
Doesn't ever bother you then? God-forsaken place like this without cash?
It's going to take more than a few kids to take this off me, isn't it?
I just wondered if it wouldn't be worthwhile hiring a bit more muscle, that's all.
Sure, no problem. As long as you don't mind shelling out for it.
Nice try, Barry. But seeing it be your body, you'd be protected.
Oh, it's going to come out of my cut. Cheers. You can't always buy trust, though, can you? The less people know about this, the safer I feel.
It's only a suggestion, Barry. Just in case some dark night somebody takes a fancy to your hard work. Oh, no, you're right there, my son. We're happy with the way things are. We wouldn't want to kill our golden goose now, would we?
Can be vicious geese, can't they?
So they tell me. Wouldn't be sensible of us, though, would it? Not when you're running a northern branch so well for us.
Talking about sensible. Is there any chance of you taking the batteries out of little cousin Kenny for a while? What he's coming on to in there is jailbait. I don't want any bother.
Oh, come on. You were young yourself once, weren't you, Barry?
I was never that stupid. Only takes one little teeny bopper boyfriend in there to start having a go at Casanova, and we're all in trouble.
I'll have a word. Tell him to find some other way of amusing himself.
Yeah. Our phone's been disconnected. Long story. Yeah, I'm still at work, yeah. Well, I'll be clocking off in a minute, you know. Listen, you know when you come round to ours, Diana? Well, just play along with me, Nan, okay? Yeah. She still thinks I'm one of the boys in blue, yeah? Yeah. Well, she always wanted me to be a policeman, you know. Yeah, that'd be great if you would, yeah. Anyway, how are you?
You'll wear that out, soft chops.
I'm just making sure it works, that's all.
You don't mind me wrapping these here, do you? And your Simon's got eyes in the back of his head.
That's not for him, is it?
You're kidding. He only wanted a personal CD.
You're not going to get him one, are you? Or Tony, you'll be after the same thing.
Hey, do I look puddles?
Now you come to mention it, like.
Hey, you, when I'm speaking to the butcher, I don't want the block chipping in.
Ignore him. He's only me sex slave.
Yeah. Hope he makes tea as well.
Yeah. Go on, then. What do you want? Tea or coffee?
Tea. Oh, and no sugar for me.
You're down.
I'm dieting.
What are you on tomorrow, then?
Electric fuzz removers, what are you?
Steam strippers and wallpaper remover.
Oh, yeah. I bought my Charlie one of those for Christmas.
What did he do to deserve that?
What didn't he do, you mean? He's been threatening to decorate ever since before our Donna was born. Another year or so, and I might as well leave it. I could open it up to the public as a 70s theme park.
Yeah, and I could open it on Mike and Tony's bedroom as a wildlife park.
I went up to our Simon's the other day.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Well, it was just that every cup, glass, bowl, mug, spoon in the house had disappeared up there. It was like the Twilight Zone. And the smell.
Essence of teenager. Who'd be a mummy?
Same dingalings who'd be product demonstrators. I hate fuzz removers. I always end up with baldy jumpers.
Why don't you ask her to let you change?
No, she'd only have me demonstrating something even worse. I'll tell you, that woman wasn't born, she was quarried.
Go on, then. Seeing it's Christmas, I'll swap with you.
Hey, will you? No. Greater love hath no woman than she'd lay down a steam stripper for her best mate and all that, but I'd never forgive myself.
I'm only offering to take on your fuzz removers, not go to the ends of the earth. Unlike Ron's dad. I was just about to tell Maria about your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, then. What's Siddle been up to now?
That's just it. We don't know.
Taken off, vamoosed. We did wonder if he'd gone in search of foreign parts.
Not unless you're talking about that Italian barmaid down at the Dog and Fizzle.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You changed your mind about the sugar.
Oh, and you root out a packet of biscuits, will you, Ron? I can't say I'll be sorry if he doesn't return from his travels by Christmas, though.
How can you say that after that lovely Christmas present you got you last year?
Fancy giving someone a piece of shrapnel?
What, when your own dear father-in-law took it from his own best friend's leg with his own fair hands on the burning deck of the... What was the name of that ship he saved with again?
You name it, he served on it, according to him.
Here I go. You'll
I'll
start
start tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Well, You can't diet over Christmas, can you?
I hope not. You've ordered hamper off me.
Oh, we'll have to eat that first then, won't we? How is trade run?
Yeah, it's all right. Christmas trees have gone a bit quiet, but my new promotional ploy will soon shift them all right.
You what?
Now, look, I ask you, ladies, who is going to be able to resist buying a Christmas tree of Father Christmas himself?
You're not going round dressed up, are you?
Oh, I'm soft like that, aren't I? No chance. Have I had a professional? I have, yeah. Jack Terry's dad. Hey, what a pro. He comes with his own cloak and beard and everything. Well, you got to do the job right, haven't you?
Does it strike you there's something of a family resemblance?
What, you mean between Cyril and,
Heartache. Heartache there's not, is there?
Only came for a gab. I thought you might be finished for the day.
Finished? This time of year? No chance. I've been working late every day.
Well, at least you're doing it for yourself these days. Some of us are still flogging ourselves to death for dog face.
How is dear Anthony?
A worse slave driver than ever. Do you know what? There's only 5 of us left and we're getting through more heads than the French Revolution.
Oh, go away. What happened to all that 3T stuff? It was always shoving down our throats.
Time, trouble and technique have gone down the plug hole. It's quantity these days and stuff for quality.
Well, it sounds like a good way of losing your customers.
It is. But then that's a few more for you to pick up, isn't it?
I am not sure I could take any more on at the moment. I'm going to do some woman's hair at 9:30 tonight, and she's asked me to do her mother while I'm there.
Well, I'll give you a hand if you want.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Look, if you wouldn't mind doing a few more, you know, just until the Christmas rush is over, I'll pay you.
Brilliant. Hey, I might even be able to afford to buy you a Christmas present at this rate.
Oh, well, you're definitely on then.
So, should we go then?
Yeah. No sweat. It'll take us 5 minutes in the car.
Car?
Yeah, I passed my test this morning. Took delivery at dinner time, courtesy of Mr. Barry Grant. What?
Nothing. Anyway, doesn't it bother you, Barry giving you the car and that? I mean, don't you think he might be after something? No, Barry and that.
Yeah, and he knows me well enough to know that there's no point in being after me anyway.
Must just be flush.
That's only a banger.
I know, yeah. Still, he must be doing all right, though, mustn't he?
Yeah, and so am I.
Nice if you had 2 hours for Christmas, wouldn't it, eh? Right, get out. Hey! Only paying for music on my babes, all right? Like, where are they? You know where they're going, don't you? Same place as you. Get in.
It's not much good, like, but it'll do for tonight.
Oh, well, I'm not used to working with inferior equipment, you know.
Oh, God, the state of it. You've been on the staff 5 minutes and you're complaining already.
But it'll do for tonight. I'll bring me home tomorrow. Hey, this is sound, though, isn't it? Me and you working together again. Even if it is only for a couple of hours at night.
It's not going to be too much, though, is it? You know, working in the salon all day and then...
No problem, honestly. Working for you at night will make up for working for the beast of the blow-dry during the day.
No, I just don't want you getting any hassle off Anthony, you know, if you go and work tired and that.
I won't, honestly. Oh, you're not going to change your mind now, are you?
No. So?
So what?
Don't we have clients to attend to, Miss White?
Yes.
Sure, Geoffrey and Lucinda knew something was up.
Well, at least they didn't find out what. Thanks. He's back. Tricia, it's come back.
Oh, thank goodness for that. That's great.
Great, it's fantastic.
How? I mean, who'd take it and then
I don't
bring
care, it's back. Doesn't matter who took it.
Well, it might. I mean, I suppose they might just take it again.
Over my dead body. I'm not going through all that again.
Oh, Max, you can't stand over it till Friday. Where are you going?
To make sure the thing doesn't stray off again.
Not with the money, Barry.
Oi!
He won't be hard to find.
Nearly didn't come out and see. Thought it might be another burglar.
Well, I didn't think anybody would hear. Just making sure this thing doesn't go walkies again.
Oh, it's all right now that I know. Wouldn't have the business after me for having to go at one of these, would they?
They've been giving you the hard word, have they? Thought they might.
You what?
Oh, no, I'm on your side, but you read about this sort of thing, don't you? Some poor bloke minding his own business cuffs some thief around the ears for trying to break into the family home. Next thing, the bobbies are giving him what for?
Be all right if that's all it was, a good talking to.
Well, there's not much they can do, is there? I mean, protecting your property.
Yeah, well, seems like the little tea leaf limped right out of the Aussie and into a solicitor's.
Be needing one, won't he? If the police are going to press charges.
No, what I mean, he went to see a solicitor to press charges against me.
The bloke who broke in? Well, the police will just tell him where to go, won't they?
Well, they made it pretty plain that they would if they could, but if he forces them to press charges...
Can he do that?
Well, yeah, the thieving little Torah can do it, all right. Question is, will he?
Stay with us for the wedding season, hosted by Jenny Powell, next on Living. First up the aisle today is the wedding show, coming right up after the break.
Come on now, stop messing. What?
Please,
So? What they want?
just a minute, will you?
Mick?
All right, Max.
I don't suppose you saw anything or heard anything in the night?
What?
Oh, well, just clutching at straws. Drowning men do that sort of thing.
Is there something we can do for you, Max?
Not unless you can conjure a sleigh out of thin air. It's gone. Again. I'll never live this down, that's for sure.
Hey, don't suppose you've got time to rig up another sleigh, have you?
Before tonight. Might as well spend the time trying to find a flight to Buenos Aires. I don't think they've got round table there.
Hey, I might get you to book me a seat. I'm still getting hassle from the police, you know, with the burglar thing.
Hassle?
Well, hassle I can cope with. It's the derision. I'll be a laughing stock.
I might turn up again, then.
Sorry to have bothered you.
All right, mate. You thought we got problems. There goes a man with sleigh trouble.
So go on, what did they say exactly?
He said, hello, hello, hello.
Mick?
The police said they'd received an official complaint from the burglar solicitor and they're gonna have to investigate.
But he was the one in the wrong. He was the one breaking in here. Oh, if I could just get my hands on him.
Oh, brilliant strategy. That way we could share the same dock.
Well, what's the world coming to when some rotten thief can take a law-abiding citizen like you to court for stopping him breaking into his own home?
Couldn't do that in court, could you? Save me hiring a lawyer. Especially if you used to wear something, you know, a bit, get me sentence commuted to life.
You're not seriously saying they could put you away for doing what you did?
Might turn out to be good practice for me. Being banged up with the water breathing down my neck. Be like living with Harry.
It's no joke.
Oh, of course it is, babe. I mean, it's got to be, hasn't it?
What, you don't think he's serious? The robber, about going ahead with the charges and that?
According to the law, he's serious, all right. Got his crooked little heart set on it. That's got to be the biggest joke ever, hasn't it? Only the laughs on me.
What are
can't. Well, he has, hasn't he? Just now, this morning. We've been making early starts, haven't we? Christmas and that. Only Anthony made mine an early finish. And trust stupid, lousy, rotten Anthony to flip and sack me in front of everyone. He made a right show of me.
But Nicky, you can't just sack you on the spot like that, can you?
Look, don't start going on about tribunals and that.
Well, it worked when Gerard gave me the push. I mean, I know that was sexual harassment, but...
But you had both legs to stand on over that. All Anthony has to say is that I was moonlighting for you and that's it. Oh, it's my own fault. I should have known.
Well, couldn't you say that you didn't know you weren't supposed to do foreigners? Oh, not even Anthony's that thick, is he?
Anyway, wouldn't want to go back and work for him, even if I could. Not after the way he made us show me this morning like he did. Stupid pig.
But Nicky, you won't get any references off him or anything.
Yeah, but would you go crawling to him for one? You wouldn't demand a reference, would you? I mean, like if you were taking somebody on. Well, you're busy enough for two.
Yeah, up until Christmas, but once we get into the new year...
Yeah, but two of us could build it up faster, and you know I'm good at it, Tracy.
Yeah, I know, but I just hadn't thought about taking anyone else on, that's all. Oh, why not, eh? I mean, it's not as if I couldn't use you.
Look, I'm not saying you have to, you know.
I know, yeah. No, Nicky, we'll be sound, honest. We'll make a great team.
Come on, folks. Only a few more giving days left to Christmas. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Thanks, love. Merry Christmas, eh? Hey, hey. I see. I told you, didn't I? Wouldn't make any difference having two less reindeer.
Nah, it's not the same, though, isn't it, having a full set?
Listen, at this rate, we will be able to make enough to fly you out to Greenland to buy you a real one.
Greenland, they're from Iceland.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm telling you, Greenland. Now, look, are we going to stand round here discussing Santa's postcode, or are we going to start collecting our fortune?
Yeah, well, it's not for us, though, is it?
I don't believe this. Hello? Anybody in there? Listen, what is left over after we paid back Maxie what we owe him is ours, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, do you reckon we're going to collect over and above what we owe him, like?
Not my little hobgoblin friend if we stand round here looking like something left over from Lewis's window. Now, come on, will you? Get going. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, I'll start throwing you money at us. Cheers, love. Merry Christmas.
Any fool who thinks of Christmas should be boiled with a stick of holly through his arse, eh? Ebenezer Scrooge. My missus always used to say that you had to be a woman to really know about hating Christmas.
Oh, I don't hate it. It's a lot of work, but it's nice when you've got... Terry isn't in.
Well, it was Ron I was after, really. Haven't seen him, have you?
No. No, and I haven't seen Barry either. Or a sleigh without a reindeer.
You've lost me now.
Oh, don't you start. Oh, it's just some man or other keeps phoning for Barry and I don't know where he is. And one of our neighbours has lost his sleigh.
Oh, right. You mean that one that was parked up next to Ron Dixon's? The charity, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, shame, that. Come, Ed. I'll give you a hand.
Oh, thanks.
So you've got a step nearer with the house, then?
Yeah, thank goodness.
Be a bit heavy on Sally, though. The mortgage and that. I know, they say. Rent never bought a brick, but...
Well, won't be the drain I thought it might be. Not now I've got a new job.
Oh, yeah? Same thing? Secretarial?
No, not this time. Trainee legal executive.
Sounds grand.
Grander. More money, more responsibility, more everything, really.
Pastor's new all round, then. Be getting a new job yourself soon. Helping Ron. I was going to check when he wanted me, but...
I think he goes to the market for his stuff first thing.
Oh. Well, I'm glad things are working out for you and Terry, anyway.
Are you?
Hey, listen. If that's what Terry wants...
It's what we both want.
I know the saying of Terry's mum's, that was. Anything's fair you can agree to. And what happens to this one, eh? When his mum goes out to work?
Same as before, childminder, but...
Oh, we can come up with something better than that, can't we?
Don't know what. Still no free places at the day nursery.
Be free myself, though. This job at Ron's only over Christmas.
What, you mean you?
Well, who better? Only natural. Fella looking after his grandson.
It just hadn't occurred to me, that's all. I mean, I hadn't thought that you'd...
You wouldn't fancy thinking it over a cup of tea, would you?
Of course. Come on in.
You can have that back. I brought me home today. No, we're not picky or anything, are we? Well, if you want the job doing properly... Oh, hiya, Nan.
Hiya. And look what I shared a double-decker with.
Hiya, Mrs. Brogan. Hiya. We were just on our way out, weren't we, Trace? Yeah, duty calls and all that.
Very busy young lady, are Tracy. Well, when you have your own business. You know Diana, don't you, Nicky, our Rod's...
Intended.
I'll take no notice. Oh, you're going and me only just got here?
Well, Rod's here, he's still in bed. Oh.
Oh, he won't mind if you're waking him up, love. Not as long as he's not on duty.
Duty? Oh, yeah.
Won't mind being woken, will he, love?
No way, but I think you better wake him now. Yeah, he might get a bit embarrassed. Diana seeing him in his pit and that. Oh, I bet he looks lovely when he's asleep. Lovely. Come on, you.
I was hoping to see you. Have a little talk about Christmas and that, you know.
Well, you see, we haven't made any plans yet, but if I'd known you were coming...
Well, I tried first thing, but your phone's not working, did you know?
Oh, go away. It's so good we've got that many appointments booked. You right then, Mick? Yep. Ready and willing, boss.
Taking stuff on now, eh? You must be keeping busy.
So we better... Yeah, we've got to go. See you, Mrs. Brogan. And give me regards to your intended.
Oh, we're not engaged or anything, you know. We haven't known each other that long.
I know, yeah, but he's a fast worker, that Rod, you know. You never know what Father Christmas might put in your stocking. It could be. Get out.
Well, as long as he doesn't mind being woken up, I mean.
Tell you what, love, I'll put a bit of bacon on first. They need a bit of something inside them when they've got our job on the force to contend with.
The fort? Oh, yeah. Must be really difficult, that, being a policeman.
None harder in my book, but if anyone can handle it, it's our Rod, eh?
Any of these any good?
Oh, great.
You know the trouble with these dummy alarms, don't you? Any dummy can tell that they're not real.
Might make the next tea leaf pause for thought, though. Have you,
No one's in the bed.
dead original, huh?
Well, they don't come looking for Christmas presents at their age, do they? Still believe in Father Christmas. I nearly went back to believing in him myself when that catalogue van turned up.
Funny, that. Made me believe in emotional blackmail. You do know you've got no conscience, don't you? Having Leo crying on the phone like that.
Worked, though, didn't it? At least he got some Christmas presents.
Yeah, this year.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that I could be waving goodbye to my job on the cabs if I end up with a conviction.
It wouldn't be a driving conviction.
Makes no odds, babe. I still have a record, and that means you can't drive a cab.
Wouldn't be so bad. We would just get it over with. At least we know one way or the other.
Yeah, it's like they said down at the station. Everything stops for Christmas, doesn't it? Well, it slows down anyway. Nothing's gonna happen till the new year.
In the meantime, we just hang around here and wait. None of this is fair, you know.
Yeah, tell me about it. Listen, how long, purely out of interest, like, how long do you reckon it would take you to pack some gear?
What?
And mine, like, and the kids, and throw it into Harry's car. If, say, for instance, we were going somewhere.
Cardiff? But I thought...
You see, you're not the only one around here who can keep changing their mind. Well, do you want to go or what?
You mean today? Now? An hour. I can be ready in an hour less. Look, you finish that, and I'll go ring my mum and tell her we're coming. Oh, and you better nip to the Rogers so they can keep an eye on the place. Oh, come on, get a move on. Nico, get Gemma. We're going to Cardiff.
You get off. I need this face later on.
All right. Just trying to elf out.
Did all right again today, didn't we, eh, kid? The dynamic duo strike again.
We haven't got the sleigh back yet, have we? So if he catches us at it, we're going to be one dead dynamic duo, aren't we?
Oh, are we? And what's he going to do then, threaten us with his file effects? there won't be any bother. Trust me, will you?
Oh, I just wish that you hadn't said that.
Will you stop moaning and get on? Hey ho, Silver!
At least let me make you a cup of tea.
Ah, you're all right, Julia. Just thought I'd pop round and say hello, you know. Looks like I've got enough to do as it is.
Well, you can't have your grandchildren living in filth, can you? And you're all right then, are you, Jack?
Sound as a pound. Got myself a job over Christmas, helping Ron. Then I'll be nannying after that. Said I'd mind our Teddy's Daniel. For Sue, you know, while she's out of work.
Next little ones I get to look after will be my great-grandchildren, I expect. I don't suppose for a minute you've got any spray starch.
Be a busy time of the year for you, this one, it, Rob?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's dead frantic, isn't it, Rod?
Oh, in the same line of work, are you?
Yeah, only I work in a pharmacy.
Oh, you mean keeping an eye out for shoplifting and that?
Yeah, I mean, you do get more shoplifters this time of year, you know.
Oh, I hate limpining. Still, better than not being armed at all.
Bet there's some violent customers around this festive season as well, eh?
Oh, you're not kidding. You should have seen how one woman lost her rag with me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I mean, it's not my fault we've got no soup and a rope left, is it?
Yeah, we'll go and get a couple of pizzas, eh, Diana?
Oh, you don't want that rubbish. I'll finish this and then I'll make you proper tea.
No, you're all right, Nan, honest. You've done enough for one day, cleaning and that.
I've nearly finished this now. I can soon cook you something.
Just fancy one, though, you know. A pizza. Listen, thanks for sorting the house out and that. I mean, if you've gone when I get back, like...
Oh, I should think I'll still be here, Rod, love.
Great.
Soap on a rope.
Told you, what can you do? Leave it to your Uncle Jimmy, OK?
I might have known.
Might have known that we are both men of our word. And just to prove it, there is the last penny that we owe you, OK? Oh, and by the way, this thing, it pulls a little bit to the left.
I don't believe it.
It does?
Well, when I say pulls, it's more of a, you know, slight drift rim.
You think you're really clever, don't you? You think you're going to get away with this? Well, you've got another...
Not late, are we? Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Roger. No problem at all. Just a bit of a hitch. No problem. Soon get it hitched up again. Oh, I see. You made a start without us, have you?
Hey?
It's all right. No need to be embarrassed about being an eager beaver. All in a good cause. Drummed up some of the locals to help, did you?
Ah, well, nothing's too much trouble for old Maxie baby. Hey, Sin?
Yeah.
This is marvellous, lads. It must be.
There's £249.50p exactly.
Brilliant. Brilliant start to the collection.
Ah, well, all in a good cause, eh?
Well, I think there's some more.
Oh, no, this is not more, because this is what we collected.
Hand it over, Sinbad.
All in a good cause, eh?
Come, Ed.
Oh, and wouldn't want you to go without saying thank you.
But that was quick. Oh, it's you. Since when have you had a key?
Nice to see you and all, Julia.
You usually come as a matching pair, don't you? You and the other pot dog.
Who's Sinbad? Yeah, well, I've sent him ahead, haven't I? You know, to warm up the barmaid and that, like. Rod and Tracy not here, then?
Well, Tracy's out working, and Rod and Diana have nipped out for pizzas.
All right. Well, I just popped round to see that they were both all right, you know.
All right about as far as it goes, if you ask me.
How come?
Well, they may be living high off the hog when it comes to Cork Hill standards, but if I'm any judge, the lavvy freshener up in that bathroom hasn't been changed since Billy and Sheila abandoned them.
They didn't abandon them.
And there's not enough in there for the motor to live off.
Oh, what are you worrying about? They're just a couple of youngsters, aren't they?
The young orphans as nears makes no difference, and what with the mother having to live away as well. I'm only saying that we're the nearest they're going out to family this Christmas, that's all.
I know. I've got it all sorted, haven't I? I was going to come round Christmas morning, bung them their prezzies, share a sherry and all that.
Oh, and that's what passes for commitment with the Cork Hills.
Well, I would have come down the chimney. In fact, come to mention it, I cut quite a dash in a Santa suit. Only trouble is, they're both over the age of consent, aren't they?
But they're not too old for a nice surprise now, are they?
Well, don't ask me to work that one out. I'm just a corkle, you know what I mean?
Well, we lay on a surprise Christmas dinner for them.
It's a good idea. Hey, tell you what, I'll get the turkey if you like.
Oh, I don't. If you get it, it'll have any last of plus stuffing from where it fell off the lorry. No, I'll do the eats and you can do the drinks. And then we'll...
All right, Rod.
All right, Jim. I'll just go and get us a drink.
Hey, listen, I'm just getting off. Don't want to get in the way of your supper and that, you know.
We'll do that then, eh?
All right, we'll fix it. No problem, OK. See yous. Ta-ra, love.
Ta-ra. Little surprise for Rod and Tracy. Me and Jimmy are going to do them Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we don't need plates, do we?
No, that's fine.
I'll just put these away for you, Rod, lovey.
Oh, cheers, yeah.
Oh, she's nice, your nan, isn't she? I mean, apart from, you know. Nice you get on with your Uncle Jimmy as well.
Oh, must be Christmas.
How do you mean?
She's getting on with him. Yeah, is this all right for you?
Yeah, it's lovely, thanks.
Hey, don't know what you're dieting for anyway. You look all right to me.
Do I? I was reading this article in Dieters Weekly, you know, calories at Christmas, caution counts and that, and...
All right.
You're all right, only be here half an hour. I'm gonna go and put Nicky up.
It's all right. My nan's here anyway.
What's she still doing here?
She's been doing a white tornado bit. She went through 2 bottles of bleach. She even had Diana at it.
Oh, I don't mind. Well, you'd have to humour her a bit, don't you? And she seems quite, you know, all right most of the time, doesn't she?
Pokes her nose in a bit, though.
Oh, she's kind, though. I mean, when you think of all the trouble she's going to planning this surprise... Oh,
This what? What's she planning?
my dad always says I've got a head full of Jolly Robins. Still, I haven't said, have I? It'll still be a surprise, as long as you don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think it might be better if you told us, you know.
Well, I don't know.
No, Rod's right, honest.
Yeah, I mean, she's done this before, you know, all the surprise thing, yeah? I mean, once she,
Wallpaper?
Wallpaper?
wallpapered me bedroom
Bright red?
for a surprise.
Oh, well, it's nothing like that. It's just Head and your Uncle Jimmy come to do you a nice Christmas dinner. Oh, hey.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Basingstoke.
Basingstoke?
Yeah, well, we have to be there at Christmas. I wouldn't mind going anyway, you know, to see me dad and sort out my share of the mortgage and that.
But do you have to go as well, Rod?
Well, I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but it's work.
Over Christmas?
Well, someone's got to do it, haven't they?
Do what?
Basingstoke branch. Can't get enough people, you see. You know, to keep up with the Christmas rush. So I've been drafted in, yeah. A special, seasonal shelf stacker. I mean, you got to make sure the cranberry sauce supply doesn't run low.
Oh, they must think a lot of you.
Yeah. A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Oh, your nan won't off be disappointed, though, when you tell her.
Yeah, well, it's probably best not to mention it to her, you know, seeing as she has this thing about me being a copper.
And we wouldn't want to disillusion her, would we?
But won't she mind coming round on Christmas Day and you not being here?
Well, she'll have Uncle Jimmy, won't she?
Well, between you and me, she got this thing about my Uncle Jimmy.
About your Uncle Jimmy?
She always has, hasn't she?
Yeah, it's part of her little imaginings, you know. Still thinks he's a bit of a dolly bird, like.
In fact, she probably set the whole thing up just so she could be with Jimmy.
And we wouldn't want to spoil it for her.
I put your boxer shorts in the second drawer down with your socks, Rod, lovey.
Great.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Sound?
You got phone Nicky, make sure she's ready.
Oh, it's back on again then, is it, the phone? Oh, no! Have you two been paying your phone bill?
Of course. You said you'd pay, Rod?
No, you said you'd do it, didn't you?
There you go, you see. That's what happens when you youngsters left your own devices. Still, you don't have to worry now, not while I'm here to see things are done right. Hey, Diana?
Sorry to trouble you. We're looking for Mr. Grant.
Barry, he's not here.
Oh, no, that's right. So you said. And I rang.
Oh, so you're the one who's been... Like I said on the phone, I've no idea where he is. Right, well, I'll be getting back inside then.
Bit chilly for him out here.
What are you doing?
Are you sure he's not in?
Like I said, I don't know
You
where
better
he
come
is.
too then, haven't you?
Please, look, I'm not Barry Grant Squire. That's not his baby, if that's what
Yeah, and
you
I'm not Ricky Fisher. Don't worry, we're just borrowing you both, that's all. Like he's borrowed something that belongs to us.
Coming up next, Jenny Powell hosts the living wedding season, and first to be showered in festive confetti is the wedding show in just a moment.
Come on, hurry up, will you?
Look, one's 10s and one's 20s. I've got to find out which is which.
Well, they could be dead by the time you're taken. Get out me way. Now, here, just count it, will you?
Hey, you're not taking that, Terry.
I've changed my mind. I'm going to take it.
Look, the money will do the talking,
I'll
won't
make
it?
a change from your mouth doing it, won't it?
Look, how was I supposed to know they were going to snatch Danny, eh?
Look, if they've harmed either of them, I'm going to go down for what I'm going to do, and I don't care how long I get.
Look, Terry, it's me they want to sort out, not them.
What do you know, eh? I mean, what do you know? You knew not until I got you out of that club.
Terry, I'll sort it out, all right?
I should have sorted you out when I found you swigging brandy and champagne while my Danny's locked up in some butcher's factory with your mad mates.
Your Danny now, is it?
Yeah, my Danny and my Sue.
Yeah, well, they're not me mates, are they? Oh, come on, we'll get out. Terry, will you put that knife away?
Oh, we've had a good day then.
Cleaned out. Ampers, trees, the lot.
We sold everything.
All except for one bottle of brown sauce. Hey, so hope you're not hungry, because that's all we got for your dinner tonight.
All right.
Joke, bonehead, joke.
I know something you don't. You've got an extra mouth to feed at Christmas.
We know that. Uncle Derek always comes, and he said he was going to bring some communication while we're in this year.
Well, it's not your Uncle Derek, and don't be so cheeky. He's not bringing communion wine with him. He was winding you up last year.
He'll probably bring the usual 6-pack of extra strong lagers in, will he?
He'll bring what he brings. And as long as he brings himself, that's what matters. Grandad Dixon's coming.
Me dad?
Yes!
here now! Get your Ricky out of here now.
He'll be out in a minute.
Hey, never mind, Ricky. Where's Sue?
Ricky will be out in a minute, I told you.
Just you go and get her, you.
Ricky! Ricky! Just wait there, you.
Oh, wait, we're bound to be going somewhere, aren't we?
What are you doing letting divvies like that walk all over you?
Listen, he's only the apprentice. The big fella's in there, isn't he?
Oh, really big him, isn't he? Kidnapping women and kids. If he's armed either of them, I'm going to kill him.
Terry, I know I feel the same, don't I?
Terry!
Sue! Sue! Sue!
They won't let me bring Danny.
Fisher, get it out here now, will ya?
Terry!
Sue, come out here where I can see you.
He won't let me bring Danny.
Just walk to the gate, Sue, come on.
Hey, get your hands off of you.
Hey, leave it alone, just let her walk on her own.
Where's Danny? What have they done with him?
He's inside. He's all right. He's inside. He said he'd let him out when Barry's gone inside with the money.
Is he all right?
Of course he's all right. I mean, what do you think we are, barbarians?
I don't care what you are. I just want my baby. I just want my baby now! Terry's gonna be all right, isn't he?
He'll be all right. Don't worry. He'll be all right.
Sue will be all right. He'll be out in a minute.
Wouldn't be there in the first place if it wasn't for you, would he?
All right, Fisher. Come on, let's have the little lad out now and back with his mum and dad, eh? Come on!
Right. Now, Annie, you come through the gate, all right? She stays in here and the baby stays in there.
Come on. Don't worry. Won't bite.
Ricky! Ricky!
Come on, Fisher, get out here now!
What?
What's happening?
I've told you 3 times. I want our friend Barry to come through by himself with the money. When he's on my side of the wire, you come and get the kid. When I've seen the money.
He wants you to go through.
I heard what he said. Blade. I already picked you for this job, you know, Kenny.
Oh, yeah? How?
He picked it out of somebody's toes, didn't he?
Just walk, will ya?
Barry, just make sure the baby comes out all right.
He'll be out in 2 minutes, Terry. And listen, if I'm not back for me Clembo dinner, get worried, all right?
Yay! Well done, love. You were brilliant.
I nearly fell over, did you see?
I didn't notice a thing.
But everyone else did.
Nobody noticed anything. Oh, I didn't realise you were so good. Well done.
Some of the others are better than me, I think.
Everybody was really good. I wish I'd been able to do half of that when I was your age.
Well, you can still try. You just have to practice loads.
Oh, I'd need a team of doctors standing by if I tried half of what you've done tonight. The music was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mr. Stevens said he was at a band at the weekend.
Well, I thought you were brilliant. Come here, give us a hug. I'm so proud of you. Oh, where's Siobhan?
Oh, she's gone backstage to get a warm jumper on. I think she's a bit upset because Mum and Dad never came.
Oh, is she going home on her own then?
I suppose so, yeah.
Oh, tell her she can come home with us and have a warm drink, okay? And tell Siobhan she was really good as well. Go on.
Ah, the pre-Christmas special as usual, okay.
Hey, hang on, face sake. What are you up to?
What's up? Oh, I forgot, yeah, it's your first Crimbo on the close, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not my first Crimbo on this planet. You were around 2 weeks ago, and it's a 4-week cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, but they get pretty dirty this time of the year, though, you know.
You can't get to them because of the Blackpool illuminations.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you bulbs a polish then.
Hey, do us a real favour and go get on somebody else's nerves. Mine is shot trying to get Christmas together for this starving lot.
Oh, it is Christmas this side of the close then, is it? Because I was beginning to wonder for a minute.
Well, wonder off.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you Sills a little pre-Christmas wipe-down special for half price. I mean, you can't be too careful with all the paintwork, you know, and the acid rain eating into it.
It's varnish.
Well, varnish then.
Vanish off.
Mum, can I tell you he's coming?
What's up, Grandad? Saving money on petrol or what?
He was driving it when he came round the top corner.
It's a tactical breakdown, son. He's famous for them.
I told you, I'll be in China for Christmas. Tell him he can go home now and have a nice little family Christmas.
Teddy! You're all right now, mate? You can get off.
My old man taught me a very valuable lesson, you know. He said, always pay your debts. Because if you always pay your debts, no one will ever come looking for you because you haven't paid your debts.
You two were out of order. Taking sooner, baby.
You were out of order, slapped me round the head, you mean?
I don't want to talk to you. You are not.
I'm Ricky's cousin, you mean?
I don't care if he's guardian angel. If you've got anything to say to me, tell him.
All right, all right. Getting back to who's out of order. I decide who's out of order.
He was out of order doing drugs. You told me you was wearing into that.
If it's running a bingo game or something. You want to make money off tickets, sort yourself out a raffle. You want to make money off a big party, you give the punters what they want, and what they want is gear, innit? You don't give the punters what they want, and you got yourself a riot, ain't ya?
The kids up here have got more sense than that.
Oh, yeah, you show me one. Hey, what century is he living in? You must be Noddy living in Noddyland, you.
Listen, I've told you before, I don't talk to no marks. Especially Cockney no marks.
He's a real little pain, our Kenny, sometimes, isn't he? I slap him around myself when he needs it. But I'm family, ain't I? So I'm entitled to.
Right, well, it's all there then, is it, Rick?
It would have been a lot easier getting this to me in the first place, wouldn't it?
Right. Right, I'll get off then, eh?
Hang on, Noddy. You ain't going nowhere.
Ah, come on, Rick. I mean, you've done the business on me, haven't you? You've had Sue and a baby. Look, we'll all know more about each other next time, won't we, eh?
I had a lot of business to attend to this weekend, Barry. I could have done without hanging around here for you and your pennies. And now I'm gonna have to work all over Christmas because of you. Let's show Mr. Grant to his room.
I only wanted a packet of chewy.
So the lorry has. I can do you a bottle of sauce.
Oh, well, that's nice, isn't it? I mean, that's going to make me breath smell lovely chewing, that, isn't it?
I can't help you, love.
No, it doesn't matter. I wanted it on the slate anyway.
Off Ron?
Yeah, well, just for a couple of hours, you know, till I pick up my Christmas tips. Yeah, oh well. See you later, then.
Yeah, see you later.
Good idea, them rubber gloves. Don't leave any marks when you strangle tight-fisted people. Ah, well, I'll just go over and see Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan. Renowned for the generosity of the Sullys, you know. Aye, aye, Susie, baby. Been Christmas shopping, have you?
If you so much as even knock on a door once today, I swear it'll be the last thing you ever do.
All right, yeah. Merry Christmas. Marvellous, that, isn't it, eh? You help people all the year round, and that's the thanks you get.
All right.
Well, I know when I'm not appreciated. Never thought I'd ever come to Brookside Close. Don't go away empty-handed, especially not from number 8. Especially not with the spirit of goodwill to all men in the air, you know, goodwill to all window cleaners. Used to be a decent family lived here, you know. Couldn't fault them for the generosity, the Collinses, oh no, especially not this time of the year.
Oh, I see. You've only come round for your Christmas box, haven't you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, yeah. Thanks very much.
There you go, one Christmas box.
You know, face mate. I hope we got one of them red sandstorms like they have in the Sahara Desert. You want me to clean your windows then, won't you? Or one of them whirlwinds full of frogs. You want me to clean your gutters out and all? Well, I won't. All the same, you grocers. Tight lot. Hey, be like that when you were a kid, wasn't it? Your ma would send you the grocers for a loaf and some marge. And what would you say? Tell your ma to pay us for what you got last week. Oh, yeah. Maggie Thatcher's old fellow was a grocer. Look the way she treated people. Look what happened to her.
Hang on. They are, love. I forgot. Oh, Ron left this envelope on the mantelpiece for you.
Oh, did he? Cheers, missus. Thanks very much. What is it, a fiver?
You're joking off, Ron. There's a £2 voucher for spending in the Moby.
Oh, thanks. Tell him I'll come and kick me Christmas sparrow later on when I see him.
Hey, when you got a minute, son?
Aye, Grandad. What are your windows doing, Anna, what?
You look like a man of the world, you. You better come inside. Now, look, if you was trying to get from Afghanistan to Tibet, would you use the back roads or would you go by the motorways?
Well, it depends. Am I in a car or on my bike?
Well, you're in a caravanette.
I didn't know there were any motorways in Afghanistan.
Well, of course they are. Of course, they don't show on this map because it's out of date, but there's bound to be new ones.
Well, what do you want to go to Tibet for?
Well, you wouldn't want to hang about in Afghanistan, not with all them troubles, would you?
No, I suppose not, no.
He's going on a round-the-world trip.
Safety first. That's my motto, no matter how nice the scenery is. You wouldn't want to bump into Sandy Gall and 10 of them Mujahideen shooting rocket launchers at you for target practice.
No. Well, I tell you what, do you want me to do the windows before you go then, or what?
Answer, man. Half a dozen of them Afghani rockets. And you wouldn't leave you much of your Adobe itch to scratch now, would it?
No, I suppose not. We better give Afghanistan a miss then. I tell you what I'll do for you. I'll give you the pensioners' Christmas special. Free of charge, all right?
Oh, Grandad, can I have a go in your hammer?
Well, of course you can, but take your shoes off first. Tidy mind, tidy bunk. Hey, this is all you need, this. With this, you can light a fire, you can cook, you can keep warm. You can survive.
Aye, they're brilliant, aren't they? And hey, you can see things close up and all with them, can't you?
You can and all, yeah.
I could have done with that when I was counting out my Christmas tips. So, do you live in this then, Pops?
I live where I live. I am a wanderer.
You're not the one who wrote the song about, are you? The Wanderer, you know, Dion and the Belmonts.
I've never heard of it. I have seen deserts, me. Haven't I, Tone?
Yeah, I'm going one day.
I have seen oceans, me. Haven't I, Tone?
Yeah, I'm going one day.
I've seen mountains, you know, me. Haven't I? Don't touch the stick.
So, a wanderer, you're not from Wolverhampton, are you?
All I need is the old issue kit bag and a place to rest my head. I told you, don't touch the stick.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a wanderer myself, actually. I'm always wondering where my next meal's going to come from, you know.
What's that stick?
What's it for, Grandad?
I'll tell you what it's for.
Grandad told me I'm stuck.
Serves you right, you noisy beggar.
That's brilliant, that, isn't it, eh? A man-eating caravan.
One thing for sure, son. I shall be a wanderer till the desert sands freeze and the camels come skating home.
Bit of a chill in here. Still air. -20. Since you're so keen on other people's money, something to remember me by. Might help keep you warm.
Turkey. Frozen turkey.
Choke you on that laugh, this, yeah?
Come on, then. Let's get you two in and warmed up, eh?
I wish my dad could have come and seen us.
Oh, love, if he could have been back in time, you know, he wouldn't have missed it for the world. As it is, he'd be really fed up he did miss it. It's taken him this long to get this job. He can't not do the work now, can he?
No. I just hope he'll be back for Christmas Day.
Hey, he'll try his best now. You know he will.
Don't you miss him when he's away, Mrs. Rogers?
Yeah, of course I do. Especially with it being Christmas, you know. Everyone going on about it being a time for families and everything.
The problem is the #1 washer's not here.
Afternoon, ladies. Do you know what? I was walking across there and I just looked over and I thought to myself, there's Katie Rogers with two of her teenage mates.
Did you want to borrow my glasses?
And I got that far across the close and I went, no, that's never Chrissy Rogers.
Oh, well, now you know.
Hey, you must use that soft soap. You know the stuff they do it on all ladylike and just cover one little part of the cheek, you know?
Soft soap. I use a scrubbing brush and some bleach. Gets rid of the dead skin.
Well, anyway, yeah, I've just been over to the Dixons to pick up my little Christmas something, you know.
Oh, it sounds disgusting. I hope it's not catching.
Yeah, anyway, they were very generous, far more generous than them Collins ever used to be.
Well, you must be made up then.
Yeah, I am. Anyway, yeah, as I say, they were very generous.
Well, I'm really pleased for you, Sinbad, because that'll save you the embarrassment of going round all the other neighbours asking them to contribute to your one-arm window cleaners Christmas benefit fund, won't it? See ya.
When the contractors wanted someone to wire up the lights in Trafalgar Square, who do you think they sent for?
Well, not you.
No, they said I was overqualified.
Well, as long as you don't blow the whole house.
Will you stop worrying? I know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, they said the Hindenburg was safe and all, you know.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have liftoff!
Woo!
Yes!
Hey, I touched nothing, honest to God.
I said there were too many lights. You've blown the whole house.
The old area must have gone. On Christmas Eve and all.
And I can't have fused the whole close.
Well, they couldn't have picked a worse night to have a power cut. I mean, are we going to cook everything?
Come on, lad. Me and you'll go and fire up my little stove.
Can we make some coho gams?
We're the only people for miles around who can, lad. Hey, can, lad. I was a can, lad, when I was your age.
They're bound to have it fixed by tomorrow, though, surely, aren't they?
Well, if they haven't, I'm not going to serve up raw turkey.
Ah, well, that's me off down the grapes. The old candles down there, dead romantic and everything. See ya.
Hiya, what's going on?
Oh, the little gerbils and the treadmill have gone on strike, love.
I've just got back with the girls. They're absolutely freezing.
Can't you even make a hot drink?
Well, if we'd had some warning, I could have got a flask together or something.
Hey, I tell you what, if it's just a hot drink you want, ask Ron's dad. He's got a camping stove in there.
What do you think he'd mind?
Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't. In fact, he'd love it. Go and ask him.
Thanks.
He might charge you, though. Oh, brilliant! Come here, light of me life.
Hey, look at that. That's a work of art, that, love.
Oh, it's going to be a long, dark, cold night.
Well, you'd just have to light up me light and keep me warm then, won't you?
After I've rung the lecky.
Can't do that, love. It'd be too dark to see the numbers.
No, it won't.
Will be by the time I've finished with you.
Yes, you guessed it. Coming up next, it's the Living Wedding Season, hosted by Jenny Powell. And first up that aisle today is The Wedding Show in just a moment.